You know what? This film was enjoyable yet beautiful, and a lot of other words I want to throw in there as well. But yeah, let's without further ado, let's jump into its review right now. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film Un Ange, or Angel, because Un Ange is French for angel, so the film can be found under either title. And yeah, with the title being French, the film is spoken in the native language of French with English subtitles. And I will quickly say that if you don't speak French, subtitles or the language challenge is by no means any challenge, any form of difficulty in enjoying this film. You can enjoy this film simply by just watching how beautiful it is. The cinematography is amazing. I love the low light shots. And then the score is just something else. It really, really complements this film so well and really heighten the energy and the magnetic tension between your two leads here, because man, the leads performances are just fantastic, and without them the film doesn't work. And you know, it's a romance film, which I'll talk about in a second, but without the two of them it just doesn't work. So Vincent Rottiers and Fatou Ndiaye, the two of them together just really makes this work. I love their chemistry, and I again, without the two of them this film just doesn't work. It's not even believable. But yes, while it is lovey-dovey and romance, and at the core minimum it is basically Romeo and Juliet or Aladdin, because you have two people from two different walks of life coming together and finding love from each other. Vincent character Thierry is this French cyclist who is having a really difficult challenge and struggles in life. And then Faye, who is an African woman who is a sex worker, also has her own set of challenges. But to go more into Thierry, he is a cyclist, and he really almost had a fatal accident that really put him on the shelves for being able to compete. But that also, in one's eye, consider him to be a disgrace, because when he had this unfortunate accident, you know, he's had all other sorts of issues revolved around that: PTSD, substance abuse, all sorts of mental health issues and whatnot. This guy's even playing around with suicide at time and the thoughts of it, and they keep it very graphic and dark. Like, they do not hide from these very vivid pictures that they're painting with this character. And then Faye, who, you know, Terry sort of believes this is his last bit of luck that he can have. Like, she may be the one to save him because he's going down a path of destruction, but she's a sex worker, and while she is a sex worker, she's having her own challenges in this dangerous lifestyle, because she's strong, she's independent, she has a lot of opinions, and she is, you know, not just a damsel in distress, but she has her challenges because she refuses to be registered, because being registered also creates its own level of challenges, difficulty, and danger in the form in the eye of the government. Where she gets registered, she's entitled to health care, we'll say, and or other things. But again, it puts it into the eye of the government in a way where it doesn't quite benefit her in the way she needs. But yeah, you know, the two of them come from two different walks of life. Together, they find love, and it shows on screen to the point that you may actually think that they're dating. But again, they have their own challenges, their own self challenges, and then the challenges together, because, you know, his first night in town is love at first sight. And there is a little bit of reserve from the two of them, a lack of trust, the danger because she's a black woman, he's a white man. Society is not totally acceptable of that no matter where you go. The fact that she's a sex worker, she's just degraded. People think she's less of a person, but yet she's completely the opposite of that. And it's just, you know, it's just a challenge, and at the same time too, he's self-destructing, which could be problematic for her as well too. But you know, hopefully the two of them could put it all aside, because you want to see love win in this situation. But you know, also the fact that he's a cyclist and the Tour de France is happening, this is actually really well timing on his release, and he's so talented that, you know, this could provide an opening for her to have a new lifestyle, to come off the streets. But he has to get back to his glory. He has to put all the other challenges and struggles to the side, but he's just completely self-destructing. And you know, maybe she's the one to be able to save him. And he treats her like a woman with respect. You know, he's not looking just for a prostitute to hook up with. He actually loves her. He wants to care about her. He wants to change his ways. But you know, we know with addiction, you know, it's not always an easy thing. But to believe it or not, while the story is about the two of them, it is truly about Faye. And because of being with him, the scrutiny that she gets, the struggles that she has to deal with him, you know, the narration of this character is also really, really in depth, which is also another beautiful aspect to this film. But we just see this woman who's very strong really, really get put to the test if she wants to make this work. So yeah, you know, there's a lot you can get from this film, but nonetheless, it's beautiful, and I enjoyed it a lot. Besides it being 2 hours, which again, I enjoyed it for the first time. I don't know if I can go through it again. Again, the visuals alone was just so amazing, and that was my biggest factor to it. Then the score, then the performances. I really don't think this film lacked in any department. Just besides the fact that, like, a lot of people may not have seen this because they may have missed out on it, and or you know, the idea that it's a French film, sometimes that could be a little bit deterring to people. But I, you know, regardless of the ratings and stuff that's out there, I enjoyed this film, and that's all I would say. So, but yeah, folks, if you it's available now. If you check it out, jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts about this film. And as always, folks, stay tuned, because we got more reviews coming very soon. So thank you for watching, folks.